What's up everyone, Elmi here. Today I wanted to check out another video from Animated, and this one is called The Evolution of the Grinch. And he's been through quite a lot of changes, especially with a latest installment, if they plan to cover that on here. But yeah, we'll get to that. Which is called The Mean One, where they made the Grinch into a horror movie villain. Into a slasher villain. But yeah, they'll make a horror movie out of anything these days. But let's see with this one, see how they did this. The Evolution of the Grinch. Let's do this.
After the Grinch stole the Who's presents and Christmas didn't demise, everyone knows his heart grew 3 times its size. But how's he changed through the years you see? Let's find out now, animated and full of glee. While both a bald-headed bird and a sneaky salesman share the Grinch's name, in his official first book appearance, he's pear-shaped with ruffled neck fur and slip-on shoes. His head is rounded with an upper hair tuft, bushy brows, and red eye whites. He wears a simple Santa disguise to steal Christmas alongside his makeshift reindeer Max.
This is before he became green.
After having his trademark change of heart, he sits down to feast with the Who's. In the animated retelling, he's less plump, lacks a finger digit, and has a shorter neck with a furry ruffle. His muzzle is smaller, his hair longer, and he has yellow eye whites and red pupils. He's also painted a solid green color, and his Santa suit now has matching shoes. Plus, he has some meme-worthy expressions. In the prequel cartoon, the Grinch is less saturated, has a
the Halloween one,
gains a finger digit, and lacks shoes. His facial features are more circular, and he has a shorter hair tuft, orange eye whites, and longer brows that can apparently fly away. He can also magically become small or tall. He plans on wreaking havoc on Halloween, but is stalled by a kid who ends up stealing Max. In his third special, he's drawn cheaply, lacks the neck ruffle, has stumpy hands, a wispy hairdo, amber eye whites, and darker fur. He faces off against the Cat in the Hat, but after he's reminded of his mother, he ceases in his Grinchy ways. The first musical Grinch has a bulbous body with muted colors, scaly legs, prominent cheekbones, and an upper ponytail. Although this version's features are streamlined and brightened in the modern years. The 1998 musical Grinch has some growing pains, but eventually a splotchy version with a painterly face stuck, a design shared by the Broadway and touring version. In the wubbulous world of Dr. Seuss, a Muppety Grinch has thick brows and rarely seen stubby legs.
I never saw this.
This Grinch is often the foil to the Cat in the Hat. In the live-action remake, the Grinch has a furry body, a bloated belly, and oversized feet. He has a cat-like muzzle, rotten teeth, curly brows, green irises, and coiffed hair. He sports a perfect Who disguise, comfy robes, a dress, a kilt, lederhosen with an ugly Christmas sweater and leafy crown, a crash test suit, and his classic Santa getup. He's also seen as an adorable baby and a young child who gets teased by his classmates and isolates himself from the Who's. In the film's climax, after returning his ill-gotten goods, this Grinch gains a friendship with Cindy Lou Who and wins the affection of his childhood crush. This film spawned video game adaptations, including a Game Boy Sprite version, a boxy PlayStation release, and a pixelated DS game. The original Seussicles Broadway Grinch wears a cozy green cardigan, has a matching hairdo, and cool shades. The 2018 animated Grinch has a cute design with a striped torso, no visible shoes, friendly eyes, and a sparse hairdo. He often wears a scarf or matching tie and also fashions an exercise outfit, a plaid getup, and a burglar suit, while his Santa disguise has a bushy beard. In memories, he's seen as an orphaned child who was never given a happy Christmas. This Grinch briefly befriends a chunky reindeer and is less of a meanie and more of a town nuisance. The filmed musical version loses the painterly touch, has wider hips, straightened hair, and a circle-tip nose. He wears a green vest, platform shoes, as well as a yellow and red scarf with matching socks. He also dons a cowboy Who disguise and a sultry Santa suit. Although this Grinch is a little too handsome to take seriously. A parody Grinch appears in The Mean One. This feral
they are covering this.
Prominent brows, a flatter hairdo, and wears a patchy Santa suit with pointy shoes. This creature slashes anyone who celebrates Christmas and is impervious to most weaponry. But in the end, the forgiveness of a young woman makes his heart explode. Resembling the 2018 Grinch, the latest video game Grinch has a larger head with yellow eyes,
that's right, they made a video game
brows, and spikier fur. Plus, he can use a sweet jetpack. In the official book sequel, the Grinch adds elements from the cartoon adaptations, and he's still loving Christmas. And with Family Guy, Tiny Toons, and Simpsons galore, Mad, Robot Chicken, and so much more, from theme parks to promos, the Grinch is here to stay. He's a pop culture legend, and he's not going away. Check out our other holiday animations.
Wow, so they actually did cover the mean one in this, the new movie. But yeah, we definitely got to cover that in the Fear Fans podcast this year. So many different, like, I didn't really pay that much attention to the musicals, to be honest. But yeah, the live action Grinch, Jim Carrey's Grinch, always stands out most for me. Like, you know, like a lot of it mainly because of Jim Carrey's performance. You know, having doing that voice, figuring out how to stop Christmas from coming. It never gets old. But of course, as a kid, I read Dr. Seuss books, including How the Grinch Stole Christmas. They did a much better job at making that live action than they did with Cat in the Hat. Ugh. Don't even get me started on that. And now I'm speaking in rhyme. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you have any suggestions for what I should check out in the future, just let me know in the comments below. See you in the next video. Bye.